said, I'm going to do B.A.P.S episode 3. This won't be a long video. Here we go. The whole basic of this episode was, the first part, Brandon was having a birthday party. Anisha is throwing Brandon his birthday party. He over there don't even care about the birthday party, but he still like, fuck it up. Anisha want to throw a birthday party, let her throw it. But I'm like, if you don't want her to throw it and you know how she is, why would you even entertain it? But he tells her, like, don't be abrasive, don't act out of character, all that kind of shit. Just act right. And she just basically like, yeah, okay, yeah. But y'all know who Anisha is. Then they talked about Kendrick and her relationship, and she really doesn't know where it's going, where it's at, whatever. Brandon basically tell her, you need to talk to him. If you're going to have John Baptiste and everybody around him and his family and all that kind of stuff, maybe you just need to talk to him. So then you have Gina and Christian. They at, what was they? Oh, Gina was looking for some clothes for her blind date that her cousin set her off on. So her and Christian, they at the store and they talked about Brandon's party, and they talked about Anisha and how everybody's tired of Anisha and all this kind of stuff. And Gina just calling her phony, talking about she just like a Louis Vuitton bag. You know it's fake when you see them. So you could just tell, like, Gina's feeling some kind of way ever since that radio interview. And she's really not here for Anisha right now. So then you have Anisha go to Kendrick's store. This was my highlight to me. Well, this in the end. Because she's in the store talking to Kendrick and yada yada yada. And then here come Ray Ray. Ray Ray is like one of my favorite people on this show, because Ray Ray just looked like she just hit a blunt right before she came in the store. Like, damn, do I still smell like weed? It's just something about her. Like, she's the more down-to-earth one. I like Ricarda, but Ray Ray is just, to me, my favorite. Because she's not yet a B.A.P, so she don't act like them right now. But she comes in the store and tells Anisha that she was there to pay her money back. And when she threw that 30 cents down on the thing for interest, I died. But I was like, okay, so now is y'all beef over now that you paid her back? Or is she going to keep throwing jabs at you? I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, that was my part. Because now what you got to talk about Ray Ray on that your money paid back. Now, I don't think Ray Ray was right for saying that she wasn't going to pay her money back. Because I would have felt some type of way too. But still, Ray Ray is my favorite so far. Brandon. No. Was it Brandon party? Yeah, Brandon's party. Kristen and Ray Ray, well, they always sitting there, coming to the party, have a nice time. Kristen and Ray Ray, they talk about Anisha and Kendrick's relationship, if they is really in a relationship. And I'm like, why does that matter to you, Kristen? If you're not too much friends with her, why do you worry about if this dude is good for her? Is he trying to climb up and be on her social scale, or whatever you think about Kendrick? Why does it matter if you don't too much care for Anisha? And you talk about Anisha, but you just as fucking petty as her. Then Anisha make this bogus ass speech about being loyal and dedicated and being a friend. And I'm like, girl, Brandon don't care about you. He's fed up with you too. So maybe you need to choose some other friends. So then you had Christian, Gina, Ricarda, and Ray Ray. They like in a corner talking. And Ricarda's feeling some kind of way because Christian is over there. I mean, Anisha's over there sitting by herself. Because they was all sitting there talking about Anisha. And what I like about Ricarda is like, this is not the time or the place. This is not this is for it. I'm not about this bullshit. I'm not about this petty bullshit. That's what I like about her. Because I do feel like, if you don't like her, don't talk about her, don't deal with her, whatever. But to spend all your time sitting there talking about a person that you don't care about, you're just wasting time in your life, and it's just not worth it. And then you talk about her petty, but you over there in the corner talking about her. That's just as petty. But yeah, so Ricardo gets Christian to go and talk to Anisha, and they kind of bicker, throw words back at each other, talking about, well, you spit on me, you spit on my life, and all that kind of stuff. And Ricardo's just basically telling them, look, y'all don't have to be friends, ceasefire. Just know how to act in social situations around each other. Be cordial and all that kind of stuff. Then she ended up making them hug. Anisha seemed like, I'm going to keep throwing daggers at her because that's who I am and I have to be the center of attention. But she really wants to be Christian's friend. Christian, on the other hand, I don't know. She is just so stuck up. I don't like her. And she talk about other people, but she just as fucking petty. Because when they did that hug, she gave her that fake ass hug. And then gonna say, well, Anisha's fake. No, bitch, because you're fake because you gave her that fake ass hug. And you shouldn't have did it. I don't care if somebody asks you to do it. If you don't want to do it, you just don't want to do it. So you just as fake as her because you gave her the fake hug that she gave you. Anyway, Gina and Ray Ricardo, they go rock climbing. That was another part I like about Ray because they was rock climbing. And Ray was like, maybe this they goddamn exercise thing because this shit is not for me. But Gina was liking it. She was liking the Hornets and all that kind of stuff. And they just basically sat there. They had a nice time. They talked about Christian and Anisha relationship. Talking about, they're back friends now. So, everybody gonna see how that go. But like I said, Gina's feeling some kind of way about Anisha. And it was just a matter of time that everything was gonna blow up. So, then you had Gina. She goes out on a blind date. And at the same time, they're showing Anisha and Kendrick at the bowling alley or whatever on their date. Now let's start with Gina's date. He looked like he wasn't interested. She came off so abrasive and so open and talking about rubbing on his bald head and how she had been engaged twice and all this kind of stuff. So I'm like, it looked like she was just too forward with him and he didn't know how to take it. They did laugh and have drinks and all that kind of stuff. So, he looked like he could be a man for her because she looked like she needed a good, strong, tall, mature man. So that, I thought that was cool. He looked it alright. But it just looked like she just came off too forward to him and he wasn't ready for it. Or either he didn't know how to act in front of the cameras towards it. That's what I got from there. Anisha and Kendrick's date, they went bowling. Why did she have that dress on? First of all, it was an ugly-ass grandma dress. And second of all, you don't go bowling in no, like, silk, satin, whatever the hell that was, wrong-ass material dress. I don't know. But they looked like they was having fun, and they sit there and talked, and he was asking her, like, what do you like about me? What is it about me? And, baby, it's the hood side of you. I don't know why she like hood niggas if she gonna talk about them, but, hey, it's the hood side of you I think she like. She was talking about, they talked about how they dated in high school, then they broke up, then they got back together on Facebook. That Facebook is something else, I swear. But they got back together through Facebook, and he said he sent her a what's up message. She interpreted that what's up message into some way off, and he was like, that ain't what I said. And she was just like, well, I baptized your words. I'm like, girl, that's why I like Kendrick too. Because Kendrick just calls Anisha out on her bullshit. Like, that ain't what I said. I don't want to go around your goddamn friends. They ain't my friends. And that's basically what Brandon said at the beginning. Like, he would never call Kendrick. They would never be friends. So I don't understand why she's trying to make them be friends. I have a lot of people that I hang with that my dude don't hang with. He hang with people I don't hang with. That's the part of a relationship. Y'all go, have fun, y'all come back together. So I don't understand why she's trying to make him into a B.A.P.S when that's not him. But yeah, he ended up telling her, like, when he went to her house and she was getting ready, that I'm not going to that bullshit. So I like that, and she felt like he don't support her, but I'm like, why? Because he don't want to go just stand around at a, what y'all call a party, and nobody's dancing, and all y'all doing is bickering. I don't get it. Kristen, they'll go to the, Kristen, Gina, I think it was Ricardo. They go to the, costume store, and that's when Kristen tells them that she's not going to be able to make the marriage ball. So, okay. So then we have the marriage ball. Everybody is there. Everybody tripping off Anisha, networking, talking to different people. And they said that's like a look down on people trying to social climb. But I was like, I didn't see nothing wrong with her networking. If that's what if she doing something for her business and getting to meet people like that, I didn't see nothing, no problem with that. But they did. Then they all go to this other room. I don't understand why y'all had to go in another room, maybe to film y'all scenes, because the mirror and I'm like, bullshit. Something might jump off and y'all ain't finna interrupt my party. But they in there, they talking about we gonna play court. Everybody like, bitch, I don't play court. Hell no. So they all just sitting there talking and laughing and joking. And next thing you know, they said something about let's go in there. Oh, I think they said let's go look at with Kendrick. And somehow the word BAM came up. The word Gina used, BAM. And Anisha said something about Anisha's word, talking about that's so 1992, 93. And Gina came back in there and popped the fuck off. Don't you ever go in on me. I don't play them games. And she just started going off. And I'm sitting there like, whew. Now, usually I would have thought that Gina was the more classy one. Don't get out of character. Get mad when everybody else get out of character. Even though she didn't do it in the room with everybody was in there. It was just odd the way she just went off on her. And apparently, Anisha knew that Gina wasn't playing because she didn't really get out of pocket like she would have got with Christian. So she knew. And then you could tell when the camera got back on her, she had egg all over her face because she was like, oh shit, but I gotta sit here and play hard. So when nobody know I really want to cry. And then they end up going to look for Kendrick. He ended up coming to the bar just to show up and support his girl. Okay, cool. And that was the end of the damn episode. Like I said, it wasn't too much, but I want to give you something of B.A.P.S episode 3. Tell me what you guys think about it. We'll keep the dialogue going. I'm going to keep on reviewing this show because nobody's really reviewing it besides me and Justin J. So make sure you guys go check out Justin too. And I'll keep on reviewing it and talking about it because they do give you something to talk about, whether you agree with the way they acting or not. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Xbox Live. I do everything by The Ghetto View. THA, not THE. Make sure you check out my girl Ashley Miller, Mike B801, Squeaky Jones, some more love, much love from KY. Scotty Smith is still standing. New Orleans Lil and Jamar 84. Those are the names I got today. So you guys go check them out. Alright, peace out.